Matsu, what's special about Matsu? This is our first official holiday.
By plane!
By plane, first ever holiday by plane. And we haven't killed each other yet.
Only 1 hour.
Only 1 hour. There's a whole week to go. Here we go, we're going on a prop plane. This is so terrifying. Jess has never been on a prop plane before. I can tell a lot of tall people come on this. She's a little scared. Which island? Nangan Island, number 1 of our 2-island trip. A 3-island trip, excuse me. We're here at what is known as the Matsu Island. Matsu is actually the goddess of the sea, and she is highly revered in Taiwan and other countries in Asia too. She was a goddess with untold amounts of powers. Matsu is believed to protect sailors and those around the coasts and the sea. As the story goes, believed that Matsu in fact drowned and her body washed ashore here on Nangan Island. And behind me here is Matsu Temple, where she is believed to be buried for all eternity. It's quite fitting that this is one of the first things that we come to see while we're here in Matsu Island. What are you doing right now?
In the golden money.
This here is just money. Burn this for our loved ones, the afterlife. So at least they can have money in the afterlife.
I know if it's for your like pass away family, then just give them money. But I don't know what's the purpose for giving to God. Something religious.
Sorry. This is the traditional old street, as in most places in Taiwan, everywhere has to have an old street. So here we are. How you doing, little lady?
I'm hungry too. The restaurant. What do you want? Noodles, rice, soup.
As you can see behind me here is an all too familiar reminder of the role that this island plays in Taiwan. These military boats are stationed here ready to go. So at any point that the Chinese are coming, this is the first place that the Taiwanese will come, right into these boats. You know, I just get images of D-Day, Saving Private Ryan, legs blown up. You know, there's not very good images associated with these kind of boats. So hopefully these boats will not need to be used during our time here at Matsu. But even so, and I know where I'm going as soon as I hear the alarm bells ringing. This might be a spiritual pilgrimage, but gee. Oh my god. Stairs. Why does it always have to be stairs? Everywhere I go. Stairs. she is. I don't know if you can hear me. It's pretty windy here. This is Matsu herself, overlooking the entire island on the coast. There's my lady. Looks fucking horrendous though.
Crocodile.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it looks like, a crocodile.
Tastes pretty good. It's a bit like, I think it's between mussel, clam, and crab.
Half prawn, half clam. Clam. Prawn. Prawn!
But the outside
That's a great
part-
Taiwan, China, China, Taiwan, Taiwanese, Chinese, Nangan, Beihai, Daqiu. 1, 2, 3. That's why this part of Taiwan is quite insane, because there's a lot of political tension between Taiwan and China right now. So right now, obviously in Taiwan, and right there behind me, those misty mountains in the distance, that's China. I can see buildings right there on the coast. So pre-COVID times, locals on the island here would take ferries to go over to China. So the reason that this is so strategically important is if China decides to invade, we'll be the first to find out. Thai island is riddled with military tunnels, just like this one. So just the thought that these were built in the event of full-blown invasion, you know, as creepy as it may be, these tunnels could be used in the future. Here we are, one of the bunkers. This would have had, and possibly will have in the future, an artillery gun. So this points straight towards Taiwan. The idea being Chinese ships pass Matsu, well then this is one of the last lines of defense before going towards the mainland. These are the Beihai Tunnels, yet more remnants of Taiwanese military history. I mean, this shit is straight out of James Bond. Like, this is exactly the kind of place, like a super villain, secret underground submarine base. Like, I'm completely fantasizing. I'm in a James Bond movie right now, where he's hiding his weapons of mass destruction. So now this is also a race against time, as seeing as it's technically still part of the ocean. The tide is rising, so it'll soon be underwater. So tonight we'll actually be coming back here and taking a night tour on one of the boats, and hopefully we'll be able to see one of the amazing natural wonders that Matsu is famous for, blue tears. So we actually saw them last night, and they're bioluminescent little crustaceans that light up the beaches and the oceans when they're agitated. On this island. We're still in the cafe right now. Where are we this morning?
Beihai Tunnel.
Beihai Tunnel. What's Beihai Tunnel famous for?
Making special wine and stored wine.
So this was once a military tunnel, which has since been taken over by the local distillery, which uses it to store all their alcohol. So all these here full to the brim of Gaoliang. Is it Gaoliang? That's it. So this tunnel is only open for certain times of the day because you need to keep it sealed to maintain the temperature for the fermentation process. So we're in now one of the many military outposts stationed around this entire island. And the thing is, most of these outposts are still being used today. Even though this one's now, for now, disused, many of them are not. So you may be asking why the roofs of these bunkers have been painted in such a way that it looks almost like icing on the top of a cake. And it's actually because of noise reduction. So in these bunkers, these outposts, the military men will be shooting out of the bunker, of course, and these actually reduce the noise of the gunshot. I guess I'd imagine it'd be pretty fucking loud in here. So of all the military outposts on Taiwan, all the military outposts on Matsu Island, this was the first, because as you can see, its placement here on the coast is right next to the port, which of course would be an incredibly strategically important. Another fact, so we see these plants here, these are actually agave plants, which I'm assuming is the same sort of agave you'd find in your tequila. But the purpose of them, they've been purposely planted across the coastline because they're also an additional line of defense. So if the soldiers get past all the sea mines, the barbed wire and so forth, and this is one of the last lines of defense, as the sides of them are razor sharp, serrated like a saw. So then if an unbeknownst soldier gets onto the coast and runs past one of these plants, he'll fucking rip him open. Pretty clever. Jingsha Village here has a load of abandoned and derelict houses. And they'd be such amazing places for a holiday home on Airbnb or something. Like, look at this. Like, perfect place. Look at the view I have here.